podcast. Everyone like, click, and boom! Share, baby, share. Woo! Man, it is a great day, isn't it? Ha ha ha. All right. Now look, we got none other than the king of controversy, the man with a plan, the most outspoken 20-something-year-old man I've seen in the last 100 years, people. None other than Nick Fuentes. Now this dude has scorched, he has torched, he has roasted, he has cooked, he has burned, he has just mopped the floor, people, with Candace Owens. Woo-wee! And this one's gonna fire you up. Let's take a look. Whew.
Very famously, yesterday the New York Post finally published the infamous letter that Charlie Kirk, the deceased founder of Turning Point USA, sent to the Prime Minister of Israel earlier this year. The letter was the subject of a lot of scrutiny. What was in it? What did the letter mean? What did it reveal about Charlie Kirk's state of mind? Because when Israel was accused of killing Charlie Kirk, to counter that narrative, Benjamin Netanyahu went on television and said, "That's not true. He sent me this love letter." Candace Owens, who has been pushing the theory that Israel killed Kirk, she very quickly got on Twitter and said, "You're lying about the letter. Publish the letter in full. That's not what the letter said." Well, we got the letter yesterday. We got the letter late in the afternoon yesterday, and what the letter was a love letter. Charlie Kirk literally said that he wants a Hasbara mothership. That means Israeli propaganda. He implored Netanyahu to send the Hasbara mothership, the Jewish propaganda mothership, to wage an information war on Americans to make us support Israel. That was the letter. We need more Jewish propaganda. There's not enough Jewish propaganda on the internet. Now, yesterday on my show, I said it will be very interesting to see how Candace Owens responds to this development, because she insinuated that she had the letter and she knew what was in it, and she seemed to imply that the letter was anti-Israel. Well, that was not true. So I was waiting on her show today for her to say, the letter's a forgery, it's fake, that's not the real letter, I have the real letter. No, she totally brushed it aside. She completely dismissed it. The letter's been verified by Turning Point USA. It is, for all we know, real. Turning Point verified that it is real. The comms director of Turning Point, who's responsible for communications, said it's real. Where's the timestamp? And then she moved on and said, well, forget about the letter. I have videos that Charlie Kirk hated Israel from 2 days before he died. She said, and I'm not going to release them unless Turning Point calls me a liar. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Because she has made you look like an idiot. This is all we heard about for 2 weeks. We heard about the Bill Ackman retreat. We heard about a $150 million bribe. We heard about this letter. All fake. All of it fake. Every aspect of it has been proven to be fake. Say, you know what? I got it wrong. And rather than go on her show and say, you know what? I went on my show half-cocked, and based on hearsay, I thought there was something else in the letter. I never had it. I was wrong. You know, that would have been the right thing to do.
Stupid, you're smart. I was wrong, you were right. You're the best, I'm the worst. You're very good looking, I'm not attractive.
She dismisses it, and then it's just on to the next baseless claim. And then immediately she turns, and I couldn't even believe it. She said, well, I have evidence that 48 hours before he was murdered, he went against Israel. She said, so I'm not making that up. I have no evidence for it. She said, but if you call me a liar, then I'll release videos proving it. Why don't you release the, it's just pathetic. You didn't release the letter because you either didn't have it or you lied about it. You didn't release your evidence about the Bill Ackman retreat because you didn't have it or you lied about it. And now she claims she's got videos of Charlie condemning Israel. That's convenient. That's the first we've ever heard of that. Where's that been for the past 3 weeks? He died 20 days ago. Now that the letter is proven to be bogus, oh, I just discovered that I have a new thing, but I'm not going to show it to you unless... It's just embarrassing. It just isn't there. It's pathetic. And honestly, she should be ashamed of herself. I think she's a disgusting and vile human being. Shame on her. Shame on her and what she's doing to the family. Shame on her, how she's exploiting her friend's death. I like Charlie Kirk. And I took a day off and came back the next day and really did nothing other than call for peace and give a nice eulogy. This sick and twisted person has exploited the death and grifting off of it, spinning up this conspiracy theory that has no evidence because there's an appetite for it. And it has just got to be the most heinous thing I've ever seen. She is a gross, lying, low integrity, low honor, ignorant negress. That's what she is. She is a craven, clout whore, grifter, money whore. That's just what and by the way, everybody in Turning Point thinks that. Because the people in Turning Point, and I don't even like the people in Turning Point, a lot of them, but even they know that. So enough is enough already. Produce the evidence or shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. Like, it's insane. Because she said for weeks, I've got the letter, I've got the letter. The letter comes out. It's not what she said it was. She lied. She either didn't know or she did and she lied. Either way, she misrepresented what she had. This letter comes out. It blows a gaping hole in her theory. I don't know how people watch it. She's the dumbest, most dishonest person I've ever seen. I don't know how anybody watches that shit. That's why anti-Semitism is really gatekept for white people, I guess, because you put it in the hands of somebody like that and it's all over the place. It's beekeeping conspiracies. It's Brigitte Macron, transgenders, energy weapons, trap doors. Holy. I mean, she's given black anti-Semites a bad name. Thank God we have people like Myron.
Killer instinct. I don't see that I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. The young boys today don't have this fucking resolve, bro. Nick, they're soft. How dare you get on a fucking camera and talk shit when your face is a fucking circle?
Tell us how you really feel, Nick and Myron. Watch your language, buddy. Oh. Where do we go? Nick just brought up a whole lot of stuff, and if anyone out there isn't a little more hot after that, or should I say the hotter it gets, the cooler it's gonna cool off. It's gonna cool off sometime, people. And what happens when it cools off? The truth comes out. The truth comes out. Wait a minute, people. Think about it. This is all gonna go simmer down, and boom, like that, you're gonna get a bombshell. And Nick is the one doing it. Tell me your thoughts. Do you agree with them?
Time's passing so fast, yet I'm still standing still.